working in a club, aren't you? What? I was out drinking downtown when I saw someone that looked like Mom welcoming customers. When I saw her go inside, I checked with another worker and they confirmed that you worked there. No way, there must be some mistake. Of course not. I found her profile on the website too. Explain yourself. It's true that I'm working in a club. Being an office worker doesn't make enough money, so I didn't have any other choice. I can't believe it.
Professor!
Hey, good morning. You look happy today as well, Rookie.
I'm always happy. But you don't look too well, Professor. Is something wrong? Perhaps an incident? Or some trouble? Or an accident? That's interesting.
Hey, don't say that an incident or accident is interesting. Oh no. Maybe I told him too many Moni stories.
If you're that unhappy, then it must mean that something happened.
I just drank too much. I went to an Italian restaurant with my mom yesterday.
Just the two of you?
Yeah.
Professor, didn't you have a sibling?
I have a non-identical younger twin sister.
Don't you go out to eat with her, too?
We don't. I don't know how many years it's been since I last met her.
Did something happen?
I think it's best you don't ask. It's not a very happy story.
Oh, really?
Well, it might be good to know, just in case you ever get any siblings. It might come in handy to know. I have a little twin sister called Rika. We're dizygotic, so we're not identical. We lost our dad when we were young, and in order to raise us, our mother worked desperately as an office worker, late into the night. I was really grateful for my mother, but my little sister would somewhat rebel against her. When I was in my third year of high school, I was smart enough to place first or second within the entire school. And before I knew it, the desire to progress to university had grown in me. Around that time... Hey, is school fun? It's really fun. I've made new friends since I became a third year, and my school life is going pretty well. I guess all that's left is to get a boyfriend. Aren't there any good guys? Not really. It would be great if I could get a new boyfriend at the same rate that Rika does, but... She's got a natural talent for that. If I were that Moni popular, I feel that I could do anything. Just remember that people who are popular when they're younger tend to lose it when they become an adult. I'm looking forward to that. Also, I wanted to talk about what you want to do after you graduate. Have you already decided? Yeah, I've decided. I want to get a job with a good company and make tons of money. Yeah! Is that really what you want? Not university? What? No. What? No, did I say that? No, you didn't. Huh? You're such a bad liar. You're starting to talk to yourself and fidgeting. Calm down. Yeah. I know about your grades at school, and I know that even school praises you as a genius. That's why I don't want you to hold back. If there's a university you want to go to, I want you to aim for it. But don't worry about the money. Nowadays, there's plenty of support, and you might not think it, but I'm pretty good at what I do. I'm sure that my pay will go up soon, so there's no problem. Are you sure? Then I want to go. Oh, but I'll pay you back when I'm older. Don't worry about that. Seriously? Why didn't you say something sooner? Rika! I want to go to university too. I've always wanted to experience the campus life. You're only going to play around. You haven't even studied properly in high school. University is a place to study. Oh, really? So what? What? Maybe I want to study too. Maybe? It's not fair if you get to go and I don't. If I can't go, then I swear I'll sabotage your entrance exam. How do you plan on doing that? I'll play really loud music while you're studying so that you can't focus. We're in the same room, so please don't. I'll study outside. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth and play music. Is music your only weapon? Fine, Rika. You can go to university too. But It's okay. Don't worry about the money. Mom.
Thanks, Ma!
Like that, it was decided we would both go to university. Of course, my sister got a letter of recommendation and had passed her exam by fall. Meanwhile, I had been studying like crazy to pass the exam for one of the top 3 universities in the country. I was planning that hopefully I would be able to pass the exam with the top scores and receive a scholarship. On results day, I stared at the results board with my stomach in knots, but found that I had passed with flying colors. I was to become a university student. I was unable to rank first, so I was quietly devastated, but my mother was very happy. They held a party for me, and I was really happy. After entering university, I had to study even more than I had in high school and was extremely busy. It was exactly what I had expected, and I was having fun. But sometimes lectures continued late into the night, and going home late became the norm. Sometimes I would meet my mom on the way home, and we would go home together or have dinner, which made it a bit more bearable. My sister was also late coming home. Or rather, she hadn't come home for days. I guess it means she's enjoying the campus life she was looking forward to. I was enjoying our peaceful lifestyle, when one day... Mom's really late today. I'm home. You're back. I'm really tired. Thanks for your hard work. I'll make dinner tonight. I've already bought the ingredients. Really? Would you? Today, I'll be making hamburgers. Let's eat it with super spicy sauce. Looking forward to it.
Hey, Mom! Are you here?
Welcome home. We're gonna eat dinner now. Do you want some?
Dinner? This isn't the time for that.
What's up? Were you rejected again?
Of course not. I'm not you.
What?
Look, what's this?
That's...
Mom, you're working in a club, aren't you?
What?
I was out drinking downtown when I saw someone that looked like Mom welcoming customers. When I saw her go inside, I checked with another worker and they confirmed that you worked there.
No way. There must be some mistake.
Of course not. I found her profile on the website too. Explain yourself.
It's true that I'm working in a club. Being an office worker doesn't make enough money, so I didn't have any other choice. I can't believe it. But just because it's a club, it doesn't mean anything bad. If anything, it's really fun. The manager is really kind and is really flexible with the hours I work. Sometimes there are weird customers, but I've made a lot of friends, and it's fun to drink with the regulars. Really? But it is a club, and I couldn't bring myself to say it, so I kept it a secret. I'm really sorry. Did you start to work to make money for our university fees? Well, of course it's not just that.
You're the worst. It's too embarrassing to think that my own mother is working in a club of all places. From today onwards, you're not a mom to me. I'm disowning you.
Rika, you don't have to say something like that. She started working in a club for our sake. She's working late into the night every day to make enough money to raise us. You don't have any right to complain. Stop it! I'm really sorry. I should have been honest with you. What Rika's saying has nothing to do with that. Apologize, Rika.
The one that wants an apology is me. What am I supposed to say to my boyfriend?
Boyfriend? Why don't you just tell him the truth?
Of course I can't do that. Anyway, I'm moving out.
Huh?
Before people find out that I'm living with a mother that works in a club, I'm moving out.
You little... Just how conceited are you?
Conceited? What's that mean?
I guess an idiot like you wouldn't understand.
My boyfriend buys me anything, and being at home means I can't have everything I want. I'm leaving.
I understand. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you. Mom! If there's someone that can make you happy and won't make you endure a poor lifestyle, then it might be for the best.
Then that's what I'll do. See ya.
I can't believe it. Rika, why? I'm sorry I can't give you everything. Tell me whenever you feel you want to leave, or if you find a good partner. I don't want to leave. I'm happy being with you. Thank you. I'm sorry, Mom. I promise I'll pay you back when I'm older.
She's such a horrible sister. How could she say that?
Right? At the time, I was really angry with her.
Your mom seems like a really good person. I'd like to meet her one day.
Yeah, let's do that. She doesn't have any prejudices against robots either.
But Professor, your mom worked so hard. Is it okay for you to be working in a small laboratory like this? And you're talking to a robot?
What the hell's that supposed to mean? That comment's gonna bite you in the ass. FYI, I'm earning quite a lot.
Oh, really?
Of course I am. I may not look it, but I'm pretty rich.
Even though you're always agonizing over whether you should buy a larger portion of rice?
That's because I'm bothered about the calorie intake. But usually it's just out of habit, from when I didn't have any money. Before I made you, I was making helpful household items and electricals, and I had annual profits of over $10 million.
What? That's money amazing!
Now, I have enough money to last me several lifetimes, so I want to make something that no other person has ever made. Currently, I'm researching to help the human race, not for money. And that means that it'll be long, boring work.
Do you still have some savings?
Yeah, and I filed some patients, so I still have some money coming in.
You have that much money, but you only use the cheapest gasoline on me? I can't believe you!
That's also out of habit.
So annoying!
More importantly, I haven't finished my story yet. After that, my little sister brought her fiancé to our house. About half a year after leaving our home, my little sister suddenly came back. Next to her was a guy with his jeans sagging down, with hair like no color I'd ever seen before, and piercings all over his body. And as soon as she sat down, my sister said,
I've decided to marry him.
Marry?
Hiya! My name's Tomo.
I've been living with him all this time.
Oh, thank you for taking care of my daughter.
It's nothing. Are you Rika's mom? The one I've heard rumors about?
Yes, that's right. Did you come just to tell us about your engagement?
There's that too, but we've decided to hold a wedding ceremony.
Oh, really? When?
In 3 months. But only Big Sis is allowed to come and attend the wedding.
Huh?
The truth is, my boyfriend's dad is the department manager of a first-class company. And it'll be embarrassing for them if it's found out that their daughter-in-law's mother is working in nighttime entertainment. So, only Big Sis can come.
That's what it is, Saz.
You come home for the first time in ages, and that's what you have to say? That's ridiculous! I can't believe you. Who the hell would go to a wedding like that? I'm not, for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big problem.
Gonna be a problem.
What is?
It'll be embarrassing if the bride has no guests at all. So, Big Sis, bring as many of your friends as you can.
And you're not embarrassed saying something like that?
That's your attitude? I bring my fiancé home to introduce him to you, and that's how you treat me? I didn't have to, but I came all this way just to tell you. Fine, we'll just hire some actors.
Go ahead.
What? That's gonna cost a lot of money.
Why don't you go? For your sister's sake. Please? Mom! Are you really fine with that? There's not much else I can do about it. It's a wedding after all. We can't cause trouble for the groom's family. It'll cost a lot for them to hire people. I'm sorry, but can you attend Rika's wedding? For her sake? Mom!
Thanks for your understanding. Then we'll see you there.
See ya!
That Rika! How much does she have to hurt Mom's feelings before she's satisfied? But Rika looked happy. Good for her. It's a good thing. You're too kind to her, Mom. I'll make sure you can go to the wedding too. You can't do that. Why not? Because I'm working in a club. You're working hard for our sake. Why shouldn't you attend?
Oh, I really hate your sister! This, plus the anger from you being stingy about my gasoline, is making me lose my temper!
Right? She's the worst.
Did you go to the wedding by yourself? What about your mom?
What are you saying? Of course I got Mom to go to the wedding. I couldn't care less about what my sister wanted.
In other words, Professor?
Yeah, I got my sweet revenge on my stupid sister.
Yes! I was waiting for this! How did you do it?
Well, I took my mom to the wedding, like you normally would.
Huh? But then that's not revenge. That's just being a pain in the ass.
God does exist in this world after all. The most surprising thing happened. I took my mom and her friends from her club and went to the wedding. Of course, my sister was angry and came to our table. Her husband looked pissed off too and came with her.
What are you doing? Why is Mom here?
Oh, is that so bad? Mom has a right to come to the wedding too.
I told you, we don't want her here because of her job.
What about her job?
I'm going to get told off by Mom and Dad.
Stop with the jokes and leave. Or at least, just take Mom home right now.
What do you mean by Mom? You're the one that said you don't see her as a mother anymore.
You're so annoying.
Listen up! The bride's mother is working desperately in a club.
Stop it!
What's going on? Dad, what's with all the fuss? It looks like somebody's trying to crash the wedding.
Hello, sir. I'm Rika's older sister. This is our mother. It's lovely to meet you.
Oh, lovely to meet you too. I heard that Rika's mother had passed away.
That's not true. She hasn't passed away. She's working hard in a club, trying to pay off our university fees.
What? In a club? Dad, listen, it's not what you think.
She's just a stranger saying weird things.
I've brought plenty of documents to prove that we're family. Look at this.
Tomo, how many times did I warn you not to marry anyone like that? I'm sorry, Dad. The wedding's canceled. Woman, I can't believe you deceived us.
No, please!
Woman? How dare you say something like that? Yar! Who's this old guy? Idiot! This man is...
This man is the groom's father's boss, Vice President Akifumi.
What? Vice President? What are you doing here? I'm a regular at the club where Rika's mother works. I often heard stories about her daughters and how she was working so she could send her children to university.
Who would have thought that your company's vice president would be a regular at Mom's club? God really must exist after all.
How dare you discriminate against someone for the work they do? I never thought you were that sort of person. That's... You do know that our company embraces inclusiveness, don't you? Now I've seen your true colors. We'll take that into consideration at the company. No way! Vice President!
How could you? Big sis, you're the worst!
The worst? Right back at you. You're the worst.
What?
I heard from Akifumi that Mom really listens to her customers, sincerely and politely. But you abandoned her because of some stupid reason like where she worked. She worked so hard to raise us, and you treated her horribly.
Your older sister's right. I have something I want to say too. You're the worst daughter.
And now you can't live in luxury off of your rich husband. Poor you. This mistake can't be erased that easily from your uni life or your life from now on. You should bear that mistake forever. Go to hell, Rika.
Damn it!
And now, even though she's past 30, she's still single and can't find a rich husband. One time, she even came back to us crying, but I told her, "You're a fool." And she went home crying.
How's your mother?
She's still working in the club, but it turns out that Akifumi is single. They seem to be getting on quite well.
Whoa! Your mom's the one that got a rich husband.
It's not for the money, and I have more money anyway. She just really has fallen for a really nice guy.
What a good story. The tears won't stop.
That's gasoline, though.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
What's wrong?
You'll give me better fuel from now on, right?
I'll think about it.
No! Decide now, you stingy professor!
So what if I'm stingy? I'm good at saving money.
Don't give me that!
Even after that, Mom and I make sure to go out to have dinner at least once a week. I asked Mom once why she's still working. She answered, because it's fun. From one person's perspective, it may seem like a tough job, but from another's perspective, it can be a fun, fulfilling job. Even if it's a job you can't imagine yourself working at, you shouldn't belittle it, discriminate, or hold prejudices against them. That's what I learned.